All right, brothers, we're back with another build. This car actually has a super weird history. Bought this car, so sold the V8 240 and wanted something else that was manual since I was selling out the 240s. Went and bought the orange Z that was kind of just left abandoned. And after buying that, decided like, you know, we need a parts car because that thing, it was missing so many pieces. Dad tells me to find a parts car. So I find this one for like $400, I think. I don't know. It was like $400 in the end for this car or something like that. But we go to look at it. Dude was like, just took a couple of trim pieces off of it. And he was like, you know, it's a parts car. There's no title, or the title's like messed up. But we were looking around and it was like, this car is super clean. Like, other than it had been hit in the quarter. That was the only thing. Like, hitting the quarter, engine seized up. That's why it was a parts car. So I'm like, looking at the title. The guy hands it to me. I'm looking it over. And the title's signed and notarized and like ready to go. So I told him, I was like, this title's fine. Like, but the guy said he didn't want the car. He already had a couple of Z's. He was just using it for parts. So then we picked it up for parts for the orange one. But after seeing how clean it was, decided that it was kind of too nice to be a parts car. Like, it was nicer than the orange one that I had bought. So the orange one should have been the parts car. Dad replaced the hatch. He kind of pulled this metal out a little bit. Not a little bit, a lot of it. You know, started putting the car back together. Decided, so this is an 05, which means it came with a DE, right? But the DE in it was seized, so we go to LKQ to like a pull apart, try to find a DE. Again, this has been a long time ago before I had a lot of knowledge on Zs. I told him we should pull an HR. I just knew that there was like a dual intake Z. I didn't know that like HRs were a whole different platform. But we start pulling it, and then we end up pulling the whole HR. And then it turns into an HR swap car. So it's got a low mileage, super low mileage JK. Oh, that's the other thing about this car, is it has actually really low miles on the odometer. So wasn't really parts car worthy. I don't remember how much the mileage was, but it's extremely low. It's under 100,000. Dad started the HR swap, bought a low mileage JK Trans, GK Tech slave adapter kit. You can probably see, you're not going to be able to see it from here. Anyways, GK Tech slave adapter kit. He swapped all the body harness with another parts car. We bought another parts car. He got the quarter. It's been a whole mess. But essentially, the car is now HR swapped. He swapped all the wiring with an 08. And the car started, but never could get throttle control. So for some reason, the throttle pedal just never worked. Went through a lot of forums, a lot of discussions, never could figure it out. So the car ended up sitting for quite some time. Years this car's been sitting. Until not too long ago. Dad's just kind of tired of the car. I was tired of seeing it sit. He said he wanted to buy something else, so I bought the car from him. I know Nissan's pretty well, so it's not too much for me to try to get this car running. Hook some power up to the car. I don't know. We have something going on here. I could put my ECU out of the Z in. It's not gonna let me start the car. but it would allow me to look at some things. So, Nismo ECU is in here. Still not getting any power to the gauges. We got radio power. We're about to find out. What? Alright, so I've just been moping around, kind of cleaning up, throwing the car together a little bit here, and I think I figured out that wire. So, hotty hardy har. You can't, woo, dragonfly. So, this pin, this connector, right? We got 5 wires in it. Yeah, we got 6 pins here. Black and red. All right, you got a black and red, which is probably power in, and then you switch to get power back. So what I'm gonna put the battery back in, the jump box back on, turn the key on, test this for power, test this for power. If this isn't getting power, then I'm gonna plug this in there, see what happens. Maybe the gauges will come on. If not, then I'll probably unplug it. But it seems like it would actually go there. This might be the moment of truth here, a little bit. But, nothing. Let's make sure this jump box is jump boxing. It is a little dead. Ooh. What do we got? Nothing. Alright. So I went through the Z, that Z. I went through this whole harness section down here, up around the steering column. So now the Nismo isn't drivable. I'm gonna have to put that back together. I found an inconsistency behind the body control module. There was a plug in the Z that was not in this one, and it was black and red, which would be that black wire that's been hanging. That does have constant 12 volts, so I'm thinking that might be where the problem's coming in. Half the car's not getting power. Hopefully now it should be. I'm gonna plug the battery up and turn the key. All right. Look at that. Oh, now the fan? Okay, so that's where all of our power's been missing from. 69,000 miles on this car. Insane. Full tank of gas. Did the pump come on? You guys didn't listen. You didn't tell me. Oh, the pump came on. Oh. Oh. Now, I don't know what's not plugged in up top, but okay. We're making headway here. I am extremely burnt up now. It's been, gosh, I don't even know. I've been here for a long time. Pretty much a full work day. It's super hot too. Stale, humid, Western Carolina weather. So I'm pretty much just soaking wet with just nasty black hands to you. Do I smell fuel? What have we got? Okay, I'm about to go through here and take a gander. I'm just gonna keep messing with it because wait. Which ECU is this? Okay, so that's the unlocked one. So sitting around here active testing a bunch of stuff, man. I've been diagnosing electrically for like 2 hours, and this car just gave me a miniature heart attack because it fired out of nowhere. Not good, but and I was not expecting it. Good Lord. All right, it's Monday. Work's almost over. We're back at it with this. I did find a plug that was undone. Got the ECU back in the car, battery back on. I'm now getting power to the pedal. Thanks to Guilty Garage is actually helping me diagnose this. But now we're gonna look through the codes, kind of clear them, and then go from there. The next thing on the bucket list is getting this GK Tech slave adapter bled. This never worked. So put a little bit of fluid in. Right. And then, because the car has no brakes, no clutch. One of the other problems, this car's been sitting so long, there's supposed to be a gigantic rubber seal in there. Everything's just kind of dry rotted, so I got a bunch of replacement stuff in the car. I'm gonna go through that today and maybe cycle through some of this suspension work that needs to be done. We're just bleeding some coolant, make sure the fluids are topped off, checking the brakes to make sure they can stop the car enough if I try to move it, checking to make sure the clutch is going to work if I try to move the car, not far, but just move it around. Fuel pump sounds so weak. Running for the first time since 2018. It's now 2025. This car's been abandoned for, what does that make it, 7 years? 7 years she's been off the road, 69,000 miles. Wrecked in the back, left to be a parts car. We picked it up years ago. Didn't even use it as a parts car. Started an HR swap. The HR swap died. The car never ran. And then it sat for probably 5 straight years after that. Finally running, moves under its own power. Pretty crazy. I just want to say thank y'all for watching. If you want to see more of this build, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok, Mountain Camber. And check out the other builds while you're there. We got more coming. And I will see y'all in the next one.